Hi to everyone, I am Varshan Sookhun and very pleased to be joined by Krineshen today, who is one of the conveners here at the 1860 Settlers Mobile Museum.
Yes.
Can you tell me about the inspiration behind this museum?
The museum is basically it's mobile so that we can go to the community. We believe as Indians we got to celebrate our past and look at what was the struggle and also celebrate the success and the opportunities that we have going forward as the youth and as Indian South Africans.
Krineshen, I'm very, very eager to see the display that you have here. It looks really amazing. Can you talk us through it?
Okay, perfect. So our first exhibition deals with the agricultural, and we wanted to explain to people when we did come here in 1860, the indentured laborers came here from an agricultural perspective. They came in to farm sugarcane and to assist with growing our sugar industry. So that was a very important part of history because the cane cutting is our actual conception of when we started on. If you go on further to our next exhibition, this year we give a bit of history with all the trials. So we bring in the aspects of the law. There was the coolie law, there was the treason trial, there was a whole lot of different congresses that was formed, even the Indian Congress, and from there we went into the African National Congress. So we thought we'd give a little bit of an insight with regards to the political side of what was part of the struggle. When we go onto our bookshelf over here that we actually have put together, when you look at indenture and when the settlers came in 1860, the only thing that they were allowed to come with was with their turbans, their dhotis and their saris. So we don't actually have any artifacts of such that they could bring over with the ships. So at 1860, they came in with their clothes and then they built everything as to what they had in India. So what we have here is just different things that our ancestors have grown up with and things that we relate to regards to culture. You got the brassware, you've got the books on indenture, our artisanal trades of actually creating structures and statues. It's the pots that we use to cook. It's the bottles that we use to save water. And this was just to give an experience of, yes, we couldn't bring it with the ships, but we can express what we've recreated as Indian South Africans from our motherland of India. And then when we come over here, we have all the books. We have authors that have been writing books on indenture, and they all actually will be coming through the mobile museum to give a greater understanding to the communities in their community. They really show the story of from 1860 to now, where we were and where we've come, and how the past is such a great foundation for all of us because it's given all of us such opportunities to grow as South African Indians.
You have a really amazing setup here.
Yeah.
I believe this is, as a mobile museum, moving to Chatsworth next. It will be here until the 10th of November at the mall in Phoenix, right?
Yes, and then we move to a mall in Chatsworth, and I promise it's going to be more riveting and more exciting because we have a larger space and we can exhibit more of what the 1860 settlers went through and give a bit of a timeline from 1860 to 2020. So I think it's going to be educational and it's going to be something that we're hoping to attract the youth with so they can look at their past and understand what was the struggle and celebrate the success that we're in today.